How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 19th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. And we're going to be using our new team here, and how delicious does that look? Ooh. But anyway, before we get bollocks deep into today's episode, if you're looking for some cheap Ultimate Team coins, PSN codes, Microsoft points, any of that good stuff, check out the gamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description, and if you use the discount code Phil, you get a further 5% off, and their coins are so cheap now, it's ridiculous. But as you can see, we concede straight away here. But it's all about that bounce back ability, and Ben Arfa scores a twirly header. That is actually a technical term, a twirly header. But it's time to introduce Martin Tyler.
Sweaty time.
Fucking hell, this lad was a dirty, sweaty bollocks. But you will see the domination in the second half is ridiculous, and I won't talk about that anymore for 1 second. But do you think that was a penalty? I do, mate. I might be a little bit biased because it's me, but as you can see, he's got 4 shots, I've got 4 shots, he's got 2 on target, I've got 2 on target, but I'm raping him in possession. But just keep an eye on the stats for the end of the game, and you'll just see how unbelievable I was in the second half. But I had problems, and I couldn't score in a barrel of fannies. So basically, in terms of FIFA, I had erectile dysfunction. Look at some of these misses. They are absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to lie, the first couple of games in this episode, the gameplay isn't great, although that was fucking fantastic. But the last game, I swear to God, lads, just go to the last game and you will see some of the best gameplay of this series so far. If you don't want to hear me shite on and talk through me, absolute hoop. But look at that effort from Pogba, that would have been delicious. I probably should have just wellied it and scored, but some of the chances I was getting, I was just hitting them wide, was ridiculous. I don't know what happened to me. I didn't have my shooting boots on my fingers, because I wasn't actually playing with my feet. Obviously, I was using my hands. So shut up, Mark. But as you can see, he'd had no more shots in the second half. I had 10 more shots and a further 6 on target, and I could not score. What a useless heap of shite. So we start off Division 3. That is right, we are in Division 3 with 0 points. Not ideal, but once again, as I was talking about earlier, it's all about that bounce back ability. And do I have it? Well, we come up against a team like this, 34 chemistry, bronze team, absolute rubbish. So, I'm kind of hoping for the win here. And I always look forward to games like this. But your man put his controller down. Now, how this guy, I had a feeling, that this guy did this on purpose so that he could get relegated. And because obviously he's not enjoying it up in Division 3, where all the class lads are. I've heard Division 3 is harder than Division 1. No, I'm only talking to me hoop, but we had 92% possession there. I just wasn't arsed. I was just on Facebook for the rest of the game, holding onto the ball. I just was not bothered. But I reckon your man was resting his normal team on the bench, and he threw out some shite bronze team, you know what I mean? But anyway, here we go into the next game. At least we got 3 points, I suppose. 4-1-2-1-2, Premier League team, David Silva, Eto'o, juiced up Aguero. And to start off the game, literally straight away, look at that bollocks. Oh, I couldn't believe it. An absolute rubbish goal, and look at this dirty prick. He was another dirty one, has to be said. I probably should have had Martin Tyler in there again, but I forgot, so I apologise for that. But lovely work here from Kaka, and I don't know, if I had finessed that in, I probably would have scored. But I was unlucky. As you can see, he had more shots. I was edging it in possession, so it was an even enough game. But this lad, in the second half of this game, the connection went to absolute shit. Now, let me tell you something. I have more Wi-Fi in my left bollock than this guy does in his router, or whatever you want to call it. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'd say he was running like 0.3 download, because I was at my internet speed is like 6.5 megabyte download. It was at the time. It can go much lower than that though. That's it at its peak. But we managed to, despite the lag, we managed to come back to make it 2-2. So I was absolutely delighted with that, and I should have done better here. Have a look at this. Oh, come on, Bernard, you're better than that, baby. But we do get a draw. It's not the end of the world. Considering we went 2 goals down pretty early, I was happy enough with that, Now, on Sunday, late enough on Sunday, I uploaded an exotic teams, and for some reason, a very high percentage of you had tingling nipples after watching it, so I do appreciate that. No, I got some great feedback on that, so thanks very much. And I was very happy with my David Attenborough impression. I'm not going to lie, I was like, oh, Estonia! But anyway, we go into this game. We're using our Sacra Bollocks team, and look at this for an effort from Van der Vaart. Oh, that would have been some goal, I have to say. But this guy was a
bullshit.
Jeez, I forgot about that. Yes, that was a bit of bullshit. The referee, if you go back and have a look there, because I wasn't explaining what was happening, the referee actually was blocking my player off, and it ended up leading to their first goal. So it was a little bit frustrating, all right. But what was I saying? I've completely lost track. Who gives a shite? Look at this for a dirty goal to get us back at level. But I remember what I was talking about. This guy was very good at reading the play. So anywhere I was going to pass it, he had a player on top of me like that. And fair play to him. He's a good player, and he got the goal. I felt like after I got the equaliser, I was pushing on. As you can see, it was quite an even game, so probably should have been a draw. I'm going to say should have been a draw. So to lose, I was a little bit annoyed with that. Not annoyed, but a little bit disappointed. And I didn't want to end this episode on a loss, so I decided to, you know what? Let's play another game. And as I said earlier on in this episode, wait till you have a look at the gameplay in this. Considering this guy has 5 at the back, 5-2-2-1, I played extremely well. Now, I even just, this is like the worst goal of the lot of them. And I loved it anyway. The run, the pass, the chip. Of course I loved the chip. Remy had his chipping boots on today, let me tell you. Or for this game, you'll see what I mean soon. But lovely bit of skill here from Elliot, and that would have been some goal. Hit the post twice. Now, this ball from Dani Alves, now this is because this ball went up so high, people call that an angel raper, basically because it raped the angels up there, But Diego Costa scores a goal, and I don't know what my keeper was at, how he didn't save that. I could have saved that with my foreskin, you know what I mean? Jesus, I don't think my foreskin would be able to save anything, but Jesus Christ, he scores another shite goal, to be completely honest with you. But straight from tip, this is where it gets exciting. Look at Ben Arfa go. He's like on drugs or something, on some sort of skillful performance drugs. I don't know, but what a goal that was. Absolutely spectacular. I had to show this because if that had gone in, I would have even just, the slow applause, you know what I mean? But look at this for a finish from Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa was spectacular in this game. Just literally, there are no words to say how good he was. Have a look at this as well. This is just brilliant. I wasn't sure what to do, and then I whipped out that bad boy. Completely just, obviously your man's brain just went into an absolute retardation, and we're 4-2 up at half time, and deservedly so. 59% possession, all that good stuff. Now, I love doing this. You welly the ball with your goalkeeper and you send your pacey striker through. Now, I did get a little bit lucky there, but there's nothing lucky about that finish. Oh my God, everyone's left watching. I just thought it looked really realistic, and your man gets a little consolation goal here, to be completely honest with you. I kind of toned it down in the second half. I felt sorry for him. What an arrogant bollocks. But we do win that. We're not, we actually need to win the rest of our games to win the division, so we'll see how that goes. But that's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed, do leave a like. It helps me out so much, as I say every episode. But I do hope you did enjoy it, because I felt extra mental today. I don't know. I'm a bit tired now. It's 20 to 11 at night on Monday night when I'm doing this commentary. But anyway, you don't care about that. Just, you're listening to this on a Tuesday, so enjoy the rest of your day. Well, I hope you are. If you're not, then I don't know when you're listening to it. Maybe it's a Wednesday or a Thursday. I'm talking to me arse. Come on, lads. Talk to you later.
Estonia, home of beautiful women and forests and bushes and food.